Before anything, I just want to say that this is just my personal opinion. It can be wrong or true. Please don't hate me for sharing my thoughts about color neutrality. You can give feedbacks or share thoughts in the comments, but please, no hates. Alright, let's get into the video, guys. What's up, guys? It's TraditionalCuber here, back with another video. As I've mentioned in my last video, being color neutral has a lot of advantages such as efficiency, easier look ahead, etc. But what I did not mention is being color neutral also has some disadvantages as well. In today's video, you will learn about the disadvantages of being color neutral, which might actually change your mind about it. First, I must say we cannot negate the benefits of color neutrality, as I've made my point in the last video, link is in the description down below. However, being color neutral, or at least when you're practicing for it, makes you try to recognize patterns, not colors like when you're doing your solve from a color which you've been familiar with. That is because when you're not familiar with something, your mind tends to find a way to avoid it. A study, which I forgot the name of unfortunately, stated that humans are generally naturally slower at pattern recognition than color recognition. Just think about it. For example, you see a hard F12 case, the color will be the first thing you see to recognize and not the pattern. Now, you may be against me on this, but it is actually true, just you might not have realized that yet. That means when you're practicing on a new color, you kind of just throw away your ability to see stuff faster in hopes that the easier cross and easier look ahead will be worth it. I believe that is one of the main reasons. Another one is, of course, his finger tricks, and TPS is why Shirihang can turn so insanely fast. He's basically still using color recognition, which allows him to recognize cases faster than a color neutral solver, which allows him to turn faster than a CN version of himself. Now, a lot of world-class solvers such as Maddie, Leo, Felix, Timon, and Max, they are color neutral, and yes, they're insanely fast. But what I am saying is, they might have even been faster if they aren't color neutral. As I've mentioned earlier, you start to throw away your ability of color recognition from when you are still practicing color neutral, not when you're already CN. JPerm has also stated in his video that on average, color neutral cross is just one move faster than white or yellow pieces. Than white or yellow cross. Yellow's recognition is just as fast as white with little practice, so it might not be worth it to be actually fully color neutral. Another more related example is between you and, let's say, an alternate version of you as a cuber. You are fully color neutral and the guy is dual color neutral, which means he's only like white and yellow cross. If you two practice at the same pace, the dual guy will be faster than you. As I've said many times before, practicing color neutral equals to throwing away your ability to see things faster, because basically you'll react slower. Also, I haven't even mentioned that it will take a lot of time, a lot of effort to master color neutrality. The time you put in just to be color neutral, your alternate version, the dual guy, will use to practice his look ahead, his TPS, learn new algorithms, resulting in possibly even better efficiency than you, a CN solver, while you can only get a bit better efficiency and easier look ahead if you're color neutral. Therefore, you will need to practice a lot more than him to compensate for that gap. So if you're color neutral and he is dual color neutral, you two practice for the same amount of time, you will always be slower. However, if you are already color neutral, do not waste your time changing back. It is just dumb to give up color neutrality after all that work you've put in to accomplish it. And color neutrality isn't that bad because when you are already color neutrality, switching back will not give you the advantage of not being color neutral anymore. So you're just basically a worse solver than a color neutral solver or someone who has been dual color neutral for the whole time. Yeah, but if you are wanting to be color neutral, please take this video into consideration. I think it is helpful just before deciding to practice it. Personally, I think it is best for us just to be dual color neutral, like white and yellow only, as white and yellow or any opposite pairs of color kind of have the same color orders. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative. Again, this is just personal opinions. Don't be hateful to me about it. So now I will show you some solves, some pretty good solves of mine using only whites and yellow cross. So hope you enjoy.